is the Cornerman Radio with Lava Barzini and Boxingeye. Adrien Broner versus Ruslan Provodnikov. Ruslan has been saying he wants to come back, but he wants to come back for an intriguing fight. So that means it has to be worthwhile to him. And I feel like the only person Ruslan would come back for is Adrien Broner, because he has a better chance winning, and it's another $1 million fight. Showtime is going to invest in that fight, and they want to see the first fight with Ruslan on Showtime. John Molina beat him. Adrien Broner just lost his big fight with Mikey Garcia. So they both last fight on Showtime, they lost. So they can sell this fight. Adrien Broner fighting a come-forward fighter. We all know he has problems with come-forward fighters. I cannot pick a winner. Adrien Broner is one of my top 5 favorite fighters. I like him not because of not only about his fight work and his talent. I like him because he's entertaining. He talks the way he can sell a fight. He talks shit. He doesn't talk like a professional, and that's why I like Adrien Broner. This guy fights that he shouldn't be taking. He fought Marcus Maidana. He didn't have to take. He fought Sean Porter. He didn't have to take. He fought Mikey Garcia. He didn't have to take. And now fighting Ruslan, coming back off of that suffering loss, I love this fight. Showtime, make it happen. Steven Espinoza, please. I really love it. If Ruslan doesn't fight Adrien Broner, I want to see him against Granados. But what's your take on this fight?
Yeah, it's an intriguing fight. Definitely one that maybe Broner could win the heart from the fans if he ends up in a fight like Tim Bradley did. You know what I mean? Tim Bradley, Ruslan was a all-out, action-packed war. One of my favorite fights from that year, easily. They're both, the confidence is definitely slacking. You know, Ruslan's had some tough losses where he's been outboxed a little bit. You know, some people, had him win an Algieri fight, but Algieri got up off the canvas, was working that jab. John Molina was able to outbox him. You know, Matisse was too much for him. Broner's come up short, but I think these two mesh together real well, where if Broner, if Broner can move if he wants to, but we all know, man, this guy will sit there and bang it out. And just imagine him sitting down and banging with Ruslan, you know what I mean? But he can't be as timid as he was against Mikey. He's really going to have to let his hands go against Ruslan, because Ruslan will outwork the shit. Ruslan will outwork him. Ruslan will be a smaller Marcos Maidana on his ass. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun fight. And like I said, I think it's an excellent matchup because Broner could win back the heart from the fans. He goes in there against Ruslan and puts on a ballsy performance, shows that grit he had against Maidana and comes out with a W. I mean, people are going to be like, yeah, that's what we want to see. And Ruslan's that type of guy. Ruslan's not able to get people out of there. He thumps you, you know what I'm saying? He's hitting you with sledgehammers and shit, but for whatever reason, he can't put that nail in the coffin ever, except for, he did it to Alvarado. That was Ruslan's best win. But two entertaining fighters, and like you said, if Ruslan, that'd definitely be, he's still got a name. He's entertaining. He's been in there with a lot of people. Same with Broner. Maybe the winner can mix it back up at 140. So that's what I got.